Thanks.
Poor Wayne. I mean, I know Shirley were dead nice about it, but I still don't understand why I couldn't see him.
While I appreciate the need to follow procedure, it does seem rather a counterproductive policy.
Look, I know we're not his real family, but what harm would it have done to spend a couple of minutes with him? I would have given anything to see his face when he gave him that watch. I'll see you later.
Who did they think they flaming were? Sitting there like three wise monkeys. Three blind mice, more like.
Well, thanks to you, I could be out of work.
Oh, give over.
You told Linda I were off on holiday. What's Baldwin going to do when he finds that out? Which he will.
I thought it would have been a nice surprise.
The only surprise I've got to look forward to now is whether I'm out of a job or not.
You okay, mate?
No, not really. I said goodbye to Rebecca last night.
Come to Dubai alone, has she?
Yeah, she's alone. So am I.
Well, you're a free man, mate. If you'd really wanted to go, you could have done.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, done the right thing for the kids. Still got that nagging little voice still at the back of my mind saying, you know, I'm not going to regret this for the rest of my life.
You'd have that whatever you decided. But would you regret more, losing Rebecca or losing your kids?
What the flaming... It looks like a flaming Chinese laundry in here, Vera.
Do you mind? These are my best frocks.
But wouldn't it not be better if you did this upstairs?
No, there's more room down here. Where are we up to, Tyrone?
We're up to day 10 and you've got nothing to wear in the evening.
Oh, heck. I'm only halfway through and I've run out of stuff.
I don't know where you've got enough gear here to kit out the flaming ship.
Look, I'm not wearing the same outfit twice. Nobody else will be.
V, it's supposed to be a cruise, not a fashion show.
Hey, Mrs. D, it says here that you'll get invited to a gala midnight buffet.
Hey, that sounds grand, doesn't it?
That sounds dead posh. You better wear one of your top outfits for that.
Oh, heck, why didn't you tell me?
Oh, I didn't know. Where is it?
Oh, I'm going to have to go through it all again and rethink everything.
Oh, look. There he is. God's gift.
Sorry?
Peter Barlow. Oh, do you not know what he's done to me?
No.
We spent the night together and then he just blanks me. Not even in a low or nothing. Not even listening to what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm sorry, love. I've just got more things to worry about than your love life.
Morning, girls. Nice to see you so early. Can't wait to get away from the husbands, is that it?
Mr. Baldwin, can I have a word?
Come to give you notice in, have you?
No.
Well, you obviously don't need this job anymore.
Listen, I didn't know anything about this interview. Honest. Les just sprung it on me.
Was that before or after all the lies about needing extra holiday?
Yeah, well, I'm sorry about that, and I won't do it again. I'll even do extra for you.
You bet your sweet life you will.
Does this mean I'm not going to get boot?
Treat it as a warning. Don't mess me about again.
Right, here we go. I would have liked to have given this to Susan myself. Oh, you will explain that Deirdre couldn't get the time off work?
Of course, I will, no problem.
OK. I'm sorry, I'm afraid it's a bog-standard radio, no fancy stereo to keep you amused.
Oh, no, that'll do for me.
Good. All right, well, enjoy yourself. And, have a good New Year.
Yeah, I will. Same to you. Have a good one.
And drive carefully.
All right. Cheers.
OK, bye.
Bye.
Hi. We're on our way to get the stuff for Sir's official birthday. Go on, you go ahead. I'll catch up with you.
Well, you'll be here, jeez.
No, I won't. Scoot. Did you speak to Kevin?
Yeah, and Kevin reckons that Natalie's agreed to keep quiet.
Well, that's a relief.
I'm sure Danny suspects something. He's been dead funny with me these last few days.
You're being paranoid.
I'm not, girl. There's definitely something on his mind.
If he knew anything, he'd have confronted you by now.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, you suppose right. You've had a lucky escape, Sal. Be grateful.
Good morning.
Hi, you're early.
Yeah, Natalie said she'd go through the books with me.
Liz, have Dougie and Co said anything to you about me moving out date?
Listen, don't you worry. I will square it with them. Hey, I'm going to need some company.
Oh, thanks, Liz. I was dreading having to find somewhere else.
Oh, blimey, somebody's keen. Yeah, well, I thought we might as well make a start, get it over with. It's not a bad time, is it? No, just let me have a cuppa first. Right, I'll tell you what, you sit down and I'll make it. Oh. Do you want a cup of tea?
Yeah, please.
Right.
I hope she's not this cheerful every morning. I don't think I can cope.
David.
Cheers. So, how was Christmas?
Oh, it was fine. Well, no, it wasn't really, but you have to say that, don't you?
Dear, I hope it wasn't too bad.
No, just family dramas.
Yeah, tell me about it. You know, it's a relief to come back to work sometimes, isn't it?
But I did have time to do this. That projected stock report you were on about.
I was going to start this today.
Yeah, I know, but it gave me the excuse to lock myself away for a few hours.
Deirdre, I really appreciate this. And listen, don't you worry. All your hard work will not go unrewarded. Okay.
Oh. Hey, steady on. We're not feeding the 5,000.
Yeah, well, you got to have lots for a party.
I was going to do sandwiches.
Oh, but it's Simon's birthday. We got to have pizza. We got to order it and everything.
Well, I'm not sure I can afford all that at the moment.
But sandwiches are for kids. All my mates are well, take me.
OK, just a couple of pizzas, but the rest goes back, OK?
OK.
And I'll get some jelly and ice cream on the way out. We can do that for pudding.
No way!
Calm down, I'm joking.
Yeah, very funny. Not.
Do you mind if I join you? Promise I won't mention my love life.
Yeah, all right. I'm sorry. I just had a lot to worry about this morning. Thought I was going to get the sack.
Baldwin let you off then, did he?
Yeah. No thanks to our letters.
He might be a bit daft at times, but at least he cares. Look at that ring you bought you.
Yeah. It's lovely, isn't it?
In the meantime, I get lumbered with a lowlife like Peter Barlow. It made me feel really cheap.
Well, if you will keep throwing yourself at him, love.
Yeah, cheers, Janice.
Yeah, soup's ready.
Oh, thanks. I think I'll take it upstairs, actually. I'm not in the mood for joining girls today.
Oh, Mr. Hartnell, I wasn't aware that we had an appointment.
Oh, we haven't, but I need to speak to both of you. Is it convenient now?
Well, this is our busiest period.
I'm sure you can cope, Roy.
Oh, yes, I'm sure. Yeah, well, take a seat. I'll be right with you.
I think it'd be better if we did this in private.
Yeah, of course. Follow me.
I expect you and your mate were out celebrating last night.
Sorry?
Where's MacDonald, new Queen of the Rovers?
Oh, she deserves that job. I'm really pleased for her.
I bet you had a word in Baldwin's ear that'll make sure she got the job. I mean, you two are as thick as thieves.
Don't be ridiculous.
I mean, when are people like us going to get a break, eh? I mean, look at you, an ex-con. And people can't out falling over themselves to give you work. Ta-ra.
Honestly, that man.
Yeah, no, 7:30's great. Yeah. OK, listen, can you make sure you give me the best table? No, the best table. Yeah, I want to say thank you to someone very special. Yeah. Alahan.
Shirley tells me you visited the children's home again.
It was a spur of the moment thing. We just wanted to drop something off.
But the rules were explained to you.
I believe the system is just as much at fault in all this as we are. The inflexibility of the system is not in Wayne's interest or any other child.
Right.
Look, I know you acted with the best of intentions, but really, with the greatest of respect, you have to go along with what social services say. We're only trying to protect Wayne. I mean, what happens if you change your mind about fostering? Imagine how upset he'd be if we'd allowed your visits to continue.
But we won't change our minds, you know that.
No, I don't know that, Hayley. All I know is that some people do, and we can't put these kids through any more upheaval.
So, will this affect our application?
Well, obviously I have to include the incident in my report, but I'm not the one who makes the final decision. Listen, the assessment panel will be able to see from the rest of my report what good people you are. But I have to know that you won't try to contact Wayne again, because if you do, your application will almost certainly be rejected.
There you go.
Stick that on my tab, love.
Right.
I never knew he had a tab.
Neither did I. Well, there's got to be some perks to come on in a pub. I hope you're making a note of all these transactions.
Oh, I am indeed.
Well, you make sure you do. We don't want to see all the profit disappearing down his throat.
Yeah.
Listen, if it's all right with you guys, I'd quite like to keep Toyah on as lodger. I'd appreciate some company about.
Yeah, well, we'll think about it. Well, I don't need to. I think it's a very convenient setup. We deduct the rent from her wages, and it's more guaranteed income for us.
Yeah, and with a Battersby around the place, it'd come in very handy at chucking out time. She's the only one that can handle Des.
Yeah, OK, whatever.
I needed a break from Davy going on about his party. Do you know it's a criminal offence to have the wrong crisps?
I can imagine.
Still, he seems to have calmed down a bit. I think this last couple of weeks has done him good. We've had a good time, haven't we?
Yeah, not bad at all.
Sarah was a bit funny yesterday. Did she say anything to you?
No. What about you?
No. Should be depressed over some lad. Comes and goes. Still, as long as we keep on talking, she'll be all right.
Yeah.
I do get worried that it might all flare up again. I mean, it could get difficult when solicitors and courts get involved.
Well, it's down to us to keep the peace then. And we will, yeah? I think we've all suffered enough.
I best get off. I want to sort of store him out while I got the chance.
Hang on, is there something wrong?
No, should there be?
It's just you've been dead quiet. I know something's up.
This isn't the place to discuss it.
Please, tell me.
We've had this out before. It doesn't help.
If there's something bothering you, I want to know about it.
It's Kevin. I've had a really hard time this Christmas, just seeing you and him together so much.
Oh.
It's enough, isn't it?
Oh, Danny.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I never used to get myself in such a state.
Oh, this is all my fault.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I get so worried about doing the right thing by the girls, I forget about you. I'll make sure you're not made to feel like this again, I promise.
Do you mind if I take a bit longer for lunch? Only I just wanted to nip into town.
Darling, you go for it, OK? Hardly rushed off our feet.
Thanks. I'll be as quick as I can.
Well, you take your time, OK? You deserve it after all the hard work you put in, but let me guarantee you one thing. We will not be working late tonight.
Hiya, Deirdre.
Hi.
Is me dad about? There's no reply to yours.
Well, he must still be at work then. Shouldn't you be on your way to Scotland?
Well, I was, but...
Don't tell me you've changed your mind. Susan's expecting you.
No, it's not that. I can't go. I crashed the car.
We didn't mean any harm. Wayne just seemed so alone. We just wanted to help him.
I know. These kids are desperate to be loved. It's easy to get carried away.
But it's tragic that a boy like Wayne should end up in care.
I could say the same about hundreds of others, Roy.
We're never going to pass now. I mean, Wayne only stayed here one night and look at the state we're in.
You're bound to be upset. You've had an emotional few days.
Do you think that we'd ever be allowed to foster him?
I think it's best to try and put that out of your mind for now. Let's just concentrate on getting you accepted as foster parents first, eh?
So where's the fragrant Mrs. Sullivan this afternoon?
Presumably where she always is, at Anthony's house.
Pardon?
She's at Anthony's.
Oh, that's a shame. I were hoping she'd join me for a drink tonight.
I'm afraid she's only got eyes for one man at the moment.
You are?
She's only got eyes for the one man at the moment. Oh, my, doesn't someone look smart?
Are you being sarky?
No, not at all. It's just that I'm not used to seeing you looking so refined.
Well, you've got to make the effort, you know. They don't just let any riff-raff on these cruises.
I must say, you're looking well for someone who's just had a major operation.
Well, I won't be going in for any marathons just yet, but yeah, on the whole, I feel great.
Well, I hope you and your Jack have a wonderful time. You deserve it.
Oh, thanks, Fred.
I think cruising is the most elegant way to travel. I can just picture myself sitting on the promenade deck, sipping cocktails, dancing the night away under the stars.
Well, that's one thing I won't be doing. Oh, no, doctor said I can have a drink, but no dancing.
That's terrible. How will you resist the urge?
Easy. I just remember what it was like in hospital.
I don't think I could trust myself. Something happens inside me when that music strikes up. I think it must be the Fred Astaire in me.
Ginger Rogers, more like. Anyway, I'm going to pamper myself for 3 weeks, so try not to work too hard.
Happy pampering.
Helen, you finished work already?
No, it's just the first chance I've had to catch some lunch.
Oh, you look nice. Don't remember seeing that top before.
Oh, I hardly ever wear it. I spilt something on the other one. By the way, there's somebody in there that you weren't expecting to see either. I think you should have a word.
Oh, right. See you then. Peter, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry, Dad. I am really sorry.
What's happened?
It wasn't my fault. This dog's run out into the road. I've swerved to try and avoid it, and I've hit this other car.
Oh, no. Was anyone hurt?
No, it's nothing like that. But your car's a write-off.
Oh, well, never mind that, as long as everyone's all right.
The other car's a wreck as well. I hit it head-on.
You look as white as a sheet. I think maybe we should get you checked out with a doctor just to be safe.
No, honestly, I'm fine. I promise.
No, I'll ring the medical centre. I'm sure they'll fit you in. And don't worry about the car. I mean, the insurance will cover all that.
Now, don't forget to turn that oven off when you finish with it.
Oh, he's not daft, Vera.
I'll be using microwave most of the time.
Well, I don't want you eating rubbish all the time.
Don't worry, Vera. I'll look after him.
Now then, have we forgotten no?
I can't see how we've packed everything that we own.
Right.
Are you going to be all right? Because I mean, if you're not, I don't mind stopping. You know.
Don't be silly. I won't miss this for the world.
Well, I'm just wondering about you overdoing it, like.
The only thing I'll be overdoing is that gala buffet. Now then, do I look all right?
You look $1 million. I wouldn't care if you was in your penny, as long as you're okay.
Oh, Jack.
Get in the car, we're late.
Now listen, pair of you, behave yourselves. And make sure this house is still standing when we get back.
Right, to that, son.
See ya. I do hope they have a good time, you know.
Yeah, well, we certainly will, because we've got the whole house to ourselves for 3 weeks.
Ooh!
Liz, do you mind if I leave you to it? I'm done in.
Oh, you go on, put your feet up.
Cheers. Yes, Norris?
Oh, just a small sherry, please. Oh, and congratulations on your appointment. I'm looking forward to the changes you're going to make.
Oh, thank you. Well, I think things are going to stay pretty much as they are.
Oh, no, but as manageress, I mean, you're bound to want to make your mark, aren't you? I mean, I know I would. I tell you, sometimes I feel like a caged bird in that cabin.
Well, we'll see.
No, I do have 1 or 2 suggestions of my own for possible improvements if you've got the time.
Of course I have. You fire away.
Well, let me put it this way, you see. I mean, I have a few books.
You think we should go and rescue her?
That's part of the job, isn't it? Handling punters like him.
Rather her than me.
She seems to be coping.
It's a matter of keeping.
You know what? I reckon we made the right choice.
I do know quite a lot about, so if
I thought you 3 got on pretty well, considering.
Those 2 are all right. It's just me.
Right. Try talking to him. Try and smooth it over.
They might just all blow up in my face. I mean, I don't want to stop him seeing his kids. I just want Sally to myself.
Well, Kevin's always going to be around, mate. Look what I gave up to be near my kids. And let's face it, Kevin and Sal are a team when it comes to those girls. There'll always be a part of Sal that you have to share. Same for our parents, mate. Like it or not, bonded for life. So you having a pint?
Yeah.
Right, let's get that close sign on, and we are out of here.
Well, what about cashing up?
Oh, no, bung in the safe. We'll do that tomorrow.
That's not like you. I normally have to drag you away from your desk.
Yeah, but not tonight. Tonight is surprise night.
Oh, sorry, Gina. We're closed. Boss's orders.
Oh, it's all right. I'm not here to buy anything.
Baby, you look fantastic.
Not so bad yourself.
Now, listen, I know that we've arranged to just go for a drink, but I just want to show you how much I've enjoyed these past few weeks. So I booked us a table at Bellagio's. Is that okay?
I've always wanted to go there. Could have warned me. I'd have put my posh frock on.
Oh, you look sensational. Doesn't she look sensational, Deirdre?
Yes, very nice.
Well, you look lovely and all. Are you and Ken off out?
Just to the Rovers.
Right, listen, let me get the alarm on and we're gone, okay?
Oh, you go. I'll do it.
Thank you. Didn't I tell you she was brilliant?
It's true. He's forever singing your praises. See ya.
See ya.
There you go. Thank you.
Thinking of what might have been, eh, Les?
Oh, trust you to take the mick.
Oh, we've all been knocked back for jobs before. You just got to know your limitations. Now, you, shoveling tarmac, that's about your level.
Yeah. At least I can see over the bar, shorty.
Les.
Well, the jumped up little cockney. I don't care what he says. It would have suited us being behind there.
Yeah, well, you're just gonna have to get used to standing on this side. Let's face it, you've had enough practice.
Aye.
I can't bear the thought that all our hard work might come to nothing.
We have to believe that Mr. Hartnell will report this in a favourable light.
He might have just been saying that to be nice.
I think we can trust him, don't you?
I suppose. But we've got to be really careful from now on, Roy. No more arguing with him.
I wasn't
We don't
arguing.
want to come across as I am did.
I wasn't arguing. I was merely offering my interpretation of events.
Oh, still, one more mistake. We won't be able to help Wayne or any other child for that matter.
Hey, Feely, you look a bit better.
Fine. Chad, Doctor said I'm fine. Stop fussing.
Well, it probably won't hit you till tomorrow. Brings your mortality into sharp focus, something like this.
There's something you need to know about the accident. It's not that straightforward.
Well, I hope you weren't speeding. They're really cracking down on that.
I shouldn't have been driving at all. I lost my licence a couple of months back.
Why on earth didn't you tell me? I've never have given you the car.
Because I didn't think it'd be a problem. The band's up in a couple of weeks, that's why.
But this is serious, Peter.
Oh, yeah, I know. And that's why I gave the other driver your name.
What?
Look, I know, I'm sorry, Dad. I had no choice. You will go along with this, won't you, and say that it was you that was driving?
I can't do that.
Dad, you've got to. If you don't, I could end up in prison.